What's up guys, I'm in Singh. Thanks for watching Sikh Arms. Today we're going to talk about scars. I'm not talking about the scars your mom and dad gave you as you're growing up. That'll be a different video. Yeah, the scar you got from your Razor scooter. Alright, just kidding. So we're talking about the Scar 17. Obviously there's other variants of the Scar. The Scar 16, 20, etc. We're not going to talk about those. We're just going to talk about the 17. This is safe. It's clear. So this is a Belgian gun. This particular one was made in America. I mean, FN started making these in Belgium. Now they make them in America as well. But I'll say it's still a Belgian gun. It's a 7.62 by 51 or 308 round. It's a pretty cool gun, man. I mean, it looks heavy as hell, but it's actually very light and it's absolutely beautiful. Like the colors don't match at all. Like the stock doesn't match the receiver, the frame, or anything. They're all 50 shades of FDE, man, but it looks nice. So what does the SCAR actually stand for? SCAR stands for Special Operations Forces. That's the S, the C. That's the S. The C is combat. A is assault. R is rifle. So basically stands for Special Operations Forces Combat Assault Rifle, right? Because this was commissioned by SOCOM, Special Operations Command. They reached out to FN, they're like, hey, we need a battle rifle. Like, we need a rifle that's like an assault rifle, select fire, about the same size, but has a bigger round, something adjustable, something with adjustable gases, so you can put a suppressor on it, because most special forces units suppress their shit. They also want to be changing barrels pretty quickly, whether it's going to be for CQB shit, but again, we're talking about Scar 17, so we'll forget that, or longer distance stuff. This gun is also very ambidextrous, so if you're left-handed, right-handed, you can shoot it. It's pretty easy to shoot. Your selectors on both sides. It's on this side right here. You got safe, semi, full auto. Your mag release, again, it's on both sides. Your bolt release is just on this side though, but hey, train, figure it out. Your gases are right up here if you want to adjust them. Your stock is a folding stock. And then you also have cheek riser built into it if you want. Lift it up, lift it down. I never really use that part. And then it's also, you can adjust the length of pull on it. You know, if you're longer, taller guy, shorter guy, whatever it is. If you have small person arms, I mean, hey, if you have small arms, you're good. You got long arms, you're good. Rate of fire. This shoots about 550 to 650 rounds a minute, depending on whether it's suppressed or not, what settings you have on the gas, what ammo, etc. So this is a short stroke gas piston operated gun. So basically it's similar to an AK style operations, but it's a little different. I'll make another video that explains all the difference between direct impingement, short stroke gas piston, or just piston driven like AKs. And we'll talk about all the differences in that video. We won't do it here. Again, this gun is not something you want for CQB stuff. This is meant to engage targets at much further distances. It was greatly used in Afghanistan when the person you're shooting at is typically at the other mountain. Also, if you guys notice, the charging handle is on both sides, right? And when these guns first came out, it was only on one side, but you could change it to whichever side you wanted. And it was a reciprocating charging handle then. A lot of people hated it. They got their, they would get a scar bite. That's where this hits your finger, bites you. People didn't like it. It did cause some malfunctions if you're like shooting around stuff and this was hitting something. Obviously, it's not gonna go off. FN fixed that problem by making non-reciprocating. So now it just stays there. It doesn't move while you're shooting. Also, in case I didn't mention, this is insanely light, especially from what it looks like. This looks like a big, beefy, heavy gun, but it's actually fairly light. And it honestly doesn't have a whole lot of recoil. Like the shooter doesn't feel a lot of recoil, even though you would imagine it to be with being a 308 round. But I mean, there's a lot of recoil in the gun. And it's also another one of the reasons it destroys optics, but the shooter itself doesn't really feel as much recoil as I would have imagined. But overall, I think we've kind of covered the features when I make a quick short video, you know. Also, the UGG boot, iconic stock. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this gun from Call of Duty or just different movies and shows, or when you see UGG boots in the mall. So there's a lot of countries that use this for their military and law enforcement. Belgium obviously uses it, Germany uses it, America, of course, we kind of ordered it. We use it, France, India, Spain, etc. The LAPD SWAT teams used to use these. I don't know if they still do, but I know they did at one point. Same with Border Patrol. They're also using these. Again, I don't know if they've discontinued it, but I know that they did used to use these at one point. Overall, I mean, you guys can definitely get like the semi-automatic versions, the semi versions, and I think everybody should have a SCAR, you know. SCAR 16s are cool too, they're nice. I have a lot of ARs and stuff, and you know, other 5.56, 223 caliber guns, so I went with the 17 just for something a little bit bigger. That's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you guys did, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you next time. Good.